Hi. Again, as with budgeting, scheduling won't be the standard situation. You don't have to create a shooting scenario that works across consequential days if you don't need to. Maybe you only shoot at weekends because one of your team has a day job. Maybe you need to work around when certain events are happening, like a big local event, or maybe you have to do the opposite and only shoot when a venue becomes available to you, when it's not being used for its primary use, like a baseball field or a restaurant. You can therefore create your own schedule to work around these things. Likewise, if a significant amount of your shoot is exterior, you'll need to ensure that the weather is going to work for you, which will obviously become clearer the nearer you get to the day. And maybe you have to call off and rearrange it for another day. As a no-budgeter, you are far more flexible. Time is not money. So use this, put this to the best use you can. As I said before, it doesn't matter how long you take to write that novel, only that it gets written. Same goes for the film. Take 2 months, 2 years to shoot it, if that's what it takes. Just work it all out beforehand, so there aren't any nasty surprises. Understand that as a no-budgeter, everything else has to come first. If an actor can't do it because they have family commitments, then so be it. Reschedule. Don't start getting irate or lose faith in the project because of a few setbacks. Don't even start it if that's going to be your reaction. It's not worth it. You weren't built for it. That's okay, but go in knowing it isn't all going to pan out the way you might want it to, but that everything is fixable if you just take a breath and then work out an alternative, a workaround. All that said, do schedule something. Make a map of how you can see it getting off the ground. Decide with the director how chronologically you want to shoot things. Again, certain things like big events or locations are going to have a big say in this. If you're confident with your cast and that they can handle filming because they have some experience, then great. Do what you need to do. Every situation is individual. Just ensure you take the time to include the time it takes to move base, if that's needed on a particular day, that you've legislated for how everyone gets to and from set. Do the buses and trains run on that day? Do you know about potential local transport strikes? Who has a car? Who doesn't? Who can get you a car? Can you cover the requisite fuel expenses? Safety has to come first. Do not be leaving cast or crew to get home on their own late at night. Will there be cover, somewhere to change, somewhere to eat? Toilet facilities readily available to all on every day of the shoot, regardless of where you are. It's your job as producer to look after the basic welfare and safety of everyone there all of the time. It's only a movie. Everyone getting home safe and living to tell the tale another day trumps all other considerations. Never lose sight of that. Obviously, as soon as things like stunts and fighting get involved, you move into a whole new arena with even more legal responsibilities, and for good reason. Put things down that are immovable, that have to be captured come what may, or you may never get the opportunity to shoot them again, like a pageant, a Kumbh Mela, or whatever. Just make sure that those dates are lined up well in advance and that you have all the cast and crew you need ready and able to go on that date. Likewise, if you're really limited with location access, get it down into the schedule and legislate for that immovable object, and be sure to stay in full communication with whoever's in charge of the keys. Ensure you go into your shoot efficiently, having worked out as much of it as you can prior to the shoot day before you tidy up, clean up and lock the door behind you. It's the least you can do, having been given the opportunity there in the first place. A little care and respect goes a hell of a long way. Okay, I'll stop behaving like your dad for now, but hopefully you've understood the situation and that all of it rests on your shoulders.